Hey everybody, this is Fortune Kid, and today we are back with a trial deck opening. As you can see, we have the brand new Log Horizon trial deck. This just released late October 2015 in English. Log Horizon is a really good anime. You should check it out. I recommend it. And I was very interested in checking out this set when it came out for Weiss. So I went ahead and picked up the trial deck. So we're going to open it up and take a look at the front of the box. We can tell the foil card on the front is going to be the Shiro character. This is the Akatsuki character. Nayanta on the side. On the back, I think that's the... no, it's not. It's a Shiro card, but it's not the one that's on the front. And over here we have the, I think his name is Natsuko. He's Shiro's buddy. He's like the guardian character. See, releases extra booster October 23rd, 2015. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. As usual, you got a piece of tape on each side there. All you need to do is zip those, open up the top of the package, and there we go. And then there's a piece of tape here. Pull that back, little tab, you can grab the corner, and inside, of course, whoops, we have the cards, and then in here is a paper playmat, a quick start guide, and the playbook. So we'll put those off to the side, and let's see if we can open up the trial deck easily. Usually has a little grab piece here, and there it is. So we can get the cellophane off, or the plastic wrap. So there's that. And then maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a secret foil card, or maybe even a signed card. That would be awesome. So we're starting on the front with the level 3 foil card that's on the front of the trial deck. It is level 3, 2 cost, 10,000 power, Enchanter Shiro. A continuous ability, if the number of cards in your hand is 5 or more, this card gets plus 1500 power, and the following ability. During this card's battle, your opponent cannot play backup from hand. And the auto ability is when this card is frontal attacked, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top of your deck or into your waiting room. So that's nice. So you can do a top check on your draw deck when this card is being attacked. So that's nice. And this card is in blue. The next card is in red, so it looks like this deck is going to be blue and red. We have a level 0, 0 cost Sarara. It's 1000 power. And it's just very straightforward. Continuous ability, assist. All of your characters in front of this card get plus 500 power. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Then the next one is Marielle using telepathy. Level 0, 0 cost, 1500 power. It has an auto ability, pay 2 stock. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. So that's a pretty standard, it's not a search, it's a salvage. So it's a little bit different. Sometimes it's nicer to salvage than to search, depending on when you're playing it during your game. And you get 2 copies of that. The next card is an Akatsuki card. It's a 3000 vanilla, level 0, 0 cost, no abilities, revealed beauty Akatsuki. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Now you have a level 1 embarrassed Akatsuki, 0 cost, 4500 power, and the ability is if the number of weapon or magic characters you have is 3 or more, this card gets plus 1500 power. So that's pretty nice. So it can be a 6000 for 0 cost. And Akatsuki, the traits are weapon and shinobi, compared to the Marielle card, which is just magic, and the Shiro card, which was magic and glasses. Interesting. So some different traits here, but it looks like it's a mix between the magic and the weapon. And this Akatsuki card is interested in other characters that you have with the weapon or magic trait. So that fits in well with the deck. And you get 1, 2 of those. Now you have a level 2, 1 cost, 2,500 power, Crescent Moon Alliance Accountant Henrietta. And this is a backup card. It has the counter symbol. That means it can be played on your opponent's turn. And when you play it as the backup, you pay 1 stock, and you can give one of your characters that is being frontal attacked plus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. Weapon and glasses for Henrietta, and you get 2 copies of that. Now we're back to Marielle, level 2, 1 cost, 4,000 power. It's an assist. All of your characters in front of this card get plus 1,000, so it's just a straight plus 1,000. It's not the level assist like you sometimes see on the level 2s. And the second ability is pay 1 stock, choose one of your weapon characters, and that character gets plus 1,500 power until the end of the turn. And she has the magic trait, and you get 1, 2 of those. Now you have Akatsuki, Furious Akatsuki, level 2, 2 cost, 9,000 power. It's a double soul card, so it attacks for 2 soul. Weapon and Shinobi, no other abilities, and you get 2 of those. Then you have the red climax, which is if you trigger it, it's a double soul trigger. If you play it as a climax, all of your characters get plus 2 soul, and it's called Assassination. And you get 2 of those. Now we're on to the blue. We start with Nayanta, Chef Nayanta, level 0, 0 cost, 2,500 power. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top or on the bottom of your deck. So that's another nice little top check card. And Nayanta is weapon and cook. So different. So some different traits in this deck. That's interesting. You get 2 copies of that one. Now we have a level 0, 0 cost, 3,000, no ability. Shiro riding a griffin, magic and glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Nayanta again, level 1, 0 cost, 5,000 power. Swashbuckler Nayanta. When a card named Sophisticated Cooperation is placed in your climax area, if you have another character with Shiro in its name, this card gets plus 4,000 power until the end of the turn. That's pretty nice. So with the climax combo, this can become a 9,000 on level 1. That's pretty powerful. All right, and you get 2 copies of that. Now you have the first Natsugo card. First battle Natsugo. He is just weapon only. That's the only trait. It's a level 1, 0 cost, 5,500 power, no other abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Now you have Composed Expression Shiro. Level 1, 1 cost, 6,500 power, and it is an encore card, and this is a character encore. Put a character from your hand into your waiting room, and you can encore this card, and you get 2 copies of that. That's nice to have the encores on level 1. Helps sustain your level 1 game. Now we're on to a level 2, 1 cost, 8,000 power, Natsugo. That's simply the name, Natsugo. And the ability is rest one of your magic characters, and this card gets plus 1,000 power. So it can be a 9,000 if you need it. And you get 4 copies of that. Now here is the other copy of the card, the foil card that's on the front. This is the non-foil version. So you get 2 of the, you get the foil and the non-foil. Now here is an event. Level 2, 1 cost, Enchanter's Support. And the event says choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower characters, and that character cannot stand during your opponent's next stand phase. Also, choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 2,000 power until the end of the turn. So that's a pretty nice event. Level 2, 1 cost, and you get 2 copies of that. Then we have the level 2, 1 cost Shiroa card, and it's 8,000 power, and the ability is put the top card of your deck into your clock. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost, and if you do, you may draw a card. Well, that's nice. You get 1 of those. You get 1 Akatsuki card, which is a level 0, 0 cost, 1,500 power. This is an interesting card. The first ability is an auto ability. Put a marker underneath this card into your waiting room. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost. So you have to have a marker under it to pay the cost. And if you do, choose one of your opponent's level 0 or lower characters in the center stage and put it into your opponent's waiting room. So it can eliminate a level 0 on your opponent's side if you can remove a marker from under it. And to get a marker, it says the next ability is activated. Rest this card. If there are no markers underneath this card, put the top card of your deck underneath this card as a marker. So you have to rest it to get the marker, and then I guess on your next turn you could use the ability if you needed to. So it's a little bit tricky to pull off, but could be worthwhile. So there is just one of those. Now here is the Sophisticated Cooperation Climax card. If you trigger it as a climax, it's a 2 soul. If you play it as a climax, when this card is placed in your climax area, draw a card. Choose one of your characters. It gets plus 2,000 power and plus 1 soul. Sophisticated Cooperation, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then the last 2, we did not get a secret foil card, disappointingly. First, Spoils of Victory. If you trigger it in your trigger step, it's a double soul trigger. If you play it as a climax, choose a blue card in your waiting room, put it into your stock, and all of your characters get plus 1 soul until the end of the turn. So that's that. That is the Log Horizon trial deck. It's interesting. Got some different unique abilities here. We'll finish up with the Shiro foil card that's on the front. And thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good day.